Hello, welcome to another episode of Speak Your Piece with Ronnie Q. And now today's subject. We're going to talk about the overall effect of how social media, mainstream media, and every other platform is using our people for its financial gain and its political gain and its platform gain, whatever you want to call it. We are being used as a tool, as a weapon, as far as we're being used against our own, we're being used against our culture, we're being used against our own belief systems and everything. The dynamic has somehow shifted from unity to all out war against ourselves. And being that we're supposed to be the origin, we should know better, right? Right? But somehow I think we forget that with every dynasty, kingdom, rulership, something must fall. So, in that sense, we fall into the wayside of a system that does not benefit us, but yet we use it to shatter and dismantle our own foundation. How is that affecting you or me or anybody else you want to know? It is affects us because it has affected us because we have become the primary joke. Something happens, the other culture can go, see what they do? That's all they're good for. Something horrible happens, see, they did it again. That's all they're good for. We are judged by the mistakes not only of our peers, but our celebrities, our political figures, our councilmen, our so called leaders. Any mistake that they make becomes the entirety of the culture. So anything that we try to rebuild is erased by just one simple mistake of one of us. Because, the whole it takes a village, suddenly the village has become a conglomerate. It has become a whole societal construct. And now, whatever one does, the entirety does. Um, I think we need to wake up to that. We need to stop being tools in their toolbox. We need to stop, sharing the aspects of our lineage and our culture and our mindsets and our belief systems with people who do not choose to uplift us instead of using us for prosperity, for gain. And many times, many of us have always talked about this. Not just me, several other people have talked about this. Statistically speaking, we have always been used as our own personal cannon fodder. How can we create change when we ourselves are not changing? We are I'm sorry. We are perpetuating a cycle of violence, ignorance, materialism, um, colorism, um, jealousy, hatred amongst our own. When we are the beauty within the realm of existence that no one can repeat, no one can basically imitate. Often imitated, but never appreciated. They take everything from us. Anything one of these big companies wants from us, they take it from us. How do they do that? They use us. They make us think that, oh, we like you. We're with you. We believe in your belief systems. And then they use the one tool which they've been using for centuries, but at the same time, that same tool has fostered death amongst millions of us. And I think you know what I'm getting at. Yes, religion. We have become so indoctrinated by a system that was created from stolen parts of every single other belief and then meshed together to create this thing that they call religion. And on top of that, that's made us so complacent and so, you know, compartmentalized in our beliefs that we don't see it. And now that we're on the precipice of starvation within our own country, a country we helped build, by the way. Let me say not helped, built. Um, and I may get backlash for this, but regardless, if the system's wrong, the system's wrong. I mean, you can take it how you want to in any context. That regardless of what you do, what you believe in, who you date, who you seek, who you understand, who you put your allyship to. If a system is broken, it's broken. This system has been broken for years. And many of us have risen up. But you know what happens when we rise up, right? The moment we become a threat, as far as their whole political, financial, and mental gain. Because what you do to control a system and a people, you attack them here. You encompass their minds, you control their minds, you chain their minds to a system that basically was destroying them and have them believe that it's all great. You flip the script and bamboozle them into thinking, oh, this was necessary because it created the greater good. For who? I mean, let's be real with this for a minute. None of everything that has happened to our history has benefited anyone in the lower class. Let's believe there are classes. Let's understand that for a fact. There are classes. Classism was created since the days of the colonies, since the days of kings, viceroys, vicars, whatever you call them people, barons, since then. Because they knew how to basically do one thing, separate a society by using the one thing that most of us chase our entire lives, money. Rich folks are going to tell poor people that, oh, these other just as poor people are taking from you. And then as they turn around, they're going to say, these people that look like you but aren't like you because they have more than you are taking from you. Then they're going to tell you, these people who look like you but are you, that are lighter than you, think they're better than you. Divisionary tactics have been used for centuries. Centuries. And we keep falling into the trap. And yes, I say we, and we as a culture, we do. There are so many hateful tools that's being used by a system that is so hell-bent on maintaining its prosperity. They're using us as a culture, as a people, as a norm. This is normal to them. They don't see anything else. They don't see you. But yet, when one of us speaks out and tries to bring about change, we are attacked by our own. Why is that? Have we been taught the tools of assimilation to the point to where we don't even see the wrong in it? Have we become so complacent to the point that we're like, fine, let me just, fall in line. Become another part of the machine. I'm just another wheel, another cog, another screw put in place. Instead of rebuilding the foundation that we created centuries, eons ago, we're too busy attacking each other for the most pettiest of things. We're so busy hating that, oh, such and such got a better car than I do. Such and such got a better hairstyle than I do. Such and such is dressing better than I do. We're so busy trying to keep up with that concept of keeping up with the Joneses that you don't see that they've been using us to do so. When does it stop? Or do any of you even care? I'm trying to appeal to the mass and understand something. That we are the foundational change that we can create and become greater. The system does not own us. The system does not understand us because they can't stop us. Many a times they tried, many a times they failed. I'm going to say something that's old school right now. The revolution has been televised. Which side are you on? This has been Ronnie Q. This has been Speak Your Piece. Like, subscribe. Also, I have a TikTok under Divinity Poet. I have an Instagram under Divine Poetry. Look it up. Let me hear your thoughts. Have a good one.